Planet Zoo has been rated E10 by the ESRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It is approved for all players aged 10 years and up. Hey there, folks. How you doing? Welcome back to Appley Valley Zoo. My name's Jack. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. The zoo is looking pretty good. We've got, almost 6,000 people in the zoo, and I bet you they're all crammed in one tiny little area. Well, a bunch of them are. Anyway, I'm actually kind of excited for this build today because we're going to do an animal that I really enjoy, but that I don't often use in my zoos. Anyway, in the meantime, I keep using the word, I keep saying anyway. But first, let's check the reports. We have sloth babies fighting among the lions, because we've got young male lions that just became adults. So let's look at the lions. Here we go. And we'll arrange them by age. So Irene and Nora and Khalid are the oldest, and they're here. And we've got, let's see, these are their kids. And we're just going to release them to the wild. Here we go. Okay. And that'll solve the fighting problem. Okay, one of the Gila monsters had babies. One of the little penguins has had babies. Doesn't look like there's anything else that we need to take care of right out of the way so we can get to the build. Like I said, I'm excited for this one. You know how in the last couple of episodes, I kept saying I wasn't really sure what I was going to add to this area. I wasn't really sure what I was going to add to this area. I finally decided I'm going to add Pygmy Hippos. Now, as you can see, I did some preliminary work. Mostly was to make sure I had enough room, because there's no point in putting the hippos in this area if there's not enough room for them. Also to make sure that this water feature here would be enough for the hippos to use. You know, make sure they don't require a lot of other things. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the build, and I will talk to you again once it's done. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. So here goes. So here we have our pygmy hippo habitat. The hippos in question are happy and doing just fine. It's a good habitat, got lots of space. Maybe one or two things I can tweak here or there, but otherwise it looks pretty good. I love how this pool that I did get off the workshop. I love how it has been coming in clutch when I've got animals that require water but don't require a lot of depth, because it just looks good. And the guests are enjoying it. We did have our initial what I call the new animal rush. Oh, look, see, they came into the area and now they're sticking around in the area for what's available. But of course, they're still crowding out. Going to see the lions, except they got to go through the narrow door. There's a lot of people here. Got to see the lions. I'm going to do one thing though. Since we're here, hold on, let me do this correctly. Here we go. This is it. And of course, there's a lot of people here, so this is going to be a little tricky that I don't start clicking people. All right. Now, I'm going to put in an ATM. This is what I mean by it's tricky. It's tricky just to see things clearly because there's so many damn people. What I may need to do is put restrictions on how many people can be in the zoo. Because, yeah, I can't see shit. Let's do that. I'm interrupting myself to do other things. Settings. Sandbox. Guest settings. Limit number of guests. Yes, to 2,000. 2,000 sounds about right. Resume. I knew what I can do. I can do this also. Now let's try laying down some facilities here. I'm going to gulpy soda machine. I'm putting it right here. And put a Cosmic Cow ice cream machine next to it. And finish up with an ATM. The flooding effect, the new animal effect. You put a new animal down and everybody in the zoo rushes to see it immediately, thus ending up with crowding issues. I can't make the paths any wider, not realistically. So there it is. One thing I might want to do is this. I'll just leave it like that. Anyway, guys, that was our Pygmy Hippo build. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good YouTube nonsense. And I will see you in the next video. What am I going to be doing in the next video? I have no earthly idea, but I think it's going to be over here. But I don't know yet what animal it's going to be. Probably something Australian or South American. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll talk to you later.
There's a solution, you could be a part of it. There's a revolution, you could be the start of it. Better get a move on while there's still a chance of it. If there's no improvement, this could be the last of it. Nature was a haven, now we need saving. No more conversation, time for cultivation. We all got a part to do to help the world pull through. But you gotta build a zoo. This is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The forest protected shall prosper, the forest neglected shall die. You've an aptitude to change attitudes, cause we have to prove it's that planet to grab your shovel. There's work to do, the world's in trouble.